Hello, my friends. Today we are going to learn a song all about being excited. So, the first thing we're going to do, put your hands up like me, wiggle your first fingers, your piano first. Wiggle your second fingers, your pointers, the ones you might scratch your head with. Wiggle your thirds, wiggle your fourths, and wiggle your fifths. So before we look at the sheet music, what I want to do is I want to talk about setting up our hands for this song. So what I'm going to do, I'm actually going to draw a treble clef over the right hand and a bass clef over the left. Got that? So remember, this symbol in piano is usually for your right hand. And this symbol that looks like a grumpy sideways face is for your left hand most often. So let's take our first fingers and in your right hand, go ahead and put your 1 on C, middle C. If you forget which one is middle C, let's count. It's the 4th C on your piano. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's it. Okay, next, let's make sure that every finger is in charge of its own note. So 1 on C. Oh, that's silly. I wrote the number 3 2 times. Let's turn this into a big 2. Everybody makes mistakes. You might even make some mistakes, but that's the sound of learning. Okay, so your first finger's on C, your second finger's on D, your third finger is on E, your fourth is on F, and your fifth is on G. Very good. I'm making sure I'm sharing my computer sound. There we go. Let's try that one more time. First finger on C, second finger on D, finger on E, finger on F, finger on G. And now let's talk about your left hand. Wiggle that first finger and put that finger on the G that comes right before C. If you need help, count. C, B, A, G. That's your first finger, your thumb. So in your left hand, we've got G with your first, F with your second, E with your third, your fourth, your fifth. Too low for my voice. So let's make sure your hands look just like that. Now, here's a tricky part. Do not take your hands out of that position while we play. This is going to help you a lot. Now, remember, before we start, let's talk about skips and steps. So remember, on your hand, a step is going from one finger to the next. And on the staff, it's when there's a line note going to the next space note, or a space note going to the next line note, or backwards, line note down to a space note, or a space note down to its next line note. Okay, so that's your steps. Why don't you step with me a couple times with your right hand on C? Step, step, step. Good. Now let's try skips. Good. Now let's do your left hand. Step, 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 step. Now let's do skips. Skip, skip. All right, I think you're ready. Pause this video and do that again if you feel like you still need a little bit of help. But I think it's time to learn our song all about being excited. So here we go. I'm going to share my screen. And before we start, I'm going to play it so you can get it in your ear. But first, the words go, I can't stop wiggling. I can't stop fidgeting. I'm so excited. I just can't hide it, but I have to wait. And then after you learn the song, you can draw or write about something that you are pumped for. All right, here comes our song. First finger on C, first finger on G. 1, 2, 3, 4. I can't stop wiggling. I can't stop fidgeting. I'm so excited, I just can't hide it, but I have to wait. Good. So let's try this first measure together. So, and if you notice, I put this arrow because this is a whole note. Try that with me. Say whole and move your hand around 4 times. 1, 2, here we go. Whole. Now these are quarter notes. So they're going to go ta, ta, ta. They each get one of their little twists. So with my first finger on C and my first finger on G, first measure is going to go C. Then your left hand, while your C plays, is going to go G, F, E. These are little steps. So you're just going G, F, E in your right hand. Let's try that measure together. 1, 2, 3, 4. C, G, F, E. Now I have good news for you. Take a moment and look at these next 2 measures and think about, what do you notice? If you said they're the same, you would be correct. So we're going to do that first measure basically 3 times. So let's try that. 1, 2, here we go. C, G, F, E. C, G, F, E. C, G, F, E. Now, in the next measure, we're going to be on our 3rd finger in your right hand. And are these skips or are they steps? Say it out loud wherever you're practicing. Skips or steps? Steps! So we're going to go 3, 2, 1 in your right hand. E, D, C. So let's try those first 4 measures together. I can't stop wiggling. Now, don't get too comfy with the next 4, because if you see, I wrote little hints here to help you know if it's a skip or a step, but I didn't do it on all of them, so you're going to have to really think about that. So now we're going to go C, bum, bum, bum. Then we're going to skip up to E. E, bum, bum, bum. Then we're going to step up to F. F, bum, bum, bum. Fidgeting. G, F, middle C. Can we try that together? 1, 2, try with me. C, G, F, E. E, G, F, E. F, G, F, E. G, F, C. Let's do that again. This time I'll sing the words. 1, 2, here we go. I can't stop fidgeting. Now here's the extra fun part. Let's do these rhythms. 1, 2, try with me. Ta, ta-dee, ta, ta. 1, 2, let's do it again. Ta, ta-dee, ta, ta. So that's quarter note, eighth, eighth, quarter, quarter. Ta, ta-dee, ta, ta. Let's just try that right hand on your C's. 1, 2, let's do the rhythm. C, 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 C. Your turn. 2, 3, 4. C, 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 C. Good. Now in your left hand, do you recognize this rhythm? It's a different note on the piano, but it's going to be the same rhythm. So this time Hootie's going to hop it for us. You ready? Here he is. Ta, ta-dee, ta, ta. 1, 2, let's do it again. Ta, ta-dee, ta, ta. Good. And this is on what note? Your G note in your left hand. So I'm going to do the left hand part. Try it with me. 1, 2, and 3, 4. G, 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 G. Good. Let's put that right hand part and connect it to the left hand part. 1, 2, here we go. C, 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 G, 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 G. Good. Now the next part, we're going to start with your 5th finger on G. And are these skips or are they steps? They are steps. So we're going to go 5, then down to your 4th finger, and then down to your 3rd finger, G, F, E. And then let's look ahead here. Then we have our friend in our left hand, our 1 on G, and then our 1, our 1st finger back to C. Let's try that. 1, 2, 3, 4. G, F, E, G, C. Let's try that again. I think I played that too fast. 1, 2, 3, 4. G, F, E, low G, C. Good. Take a big deep breath, pause it if you need to, and watch something over again. And now we're going to try the whole thing together. You ready? Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. I can't. Oh, silly me. I'm doing it so fast today. I must be excited, just like the song. 1, 2, 3, 4. I can't stop wiggling. I can't stop fidgeting. I'm so excited, I just can't hide it, but I have to wait. Good job. All right. I hope you have fun practicing that. And next time you feel really excited about something, you can play that song. Bye, friends.